I suddenly turned invisible, but I had no idea it had happened. It wasn't until I walked into the bathroom to get ready and realized I couldn't see my reflection in the mirror that I let out a terrified scream. My sister heard me and rushed in, but she couldn't see anything. All she could do was hear my voice. I kept splashing water on my face, hoping I'd become visible again, but nothing happened. That's when my sister finally realized I had really turned invisible. The worst part was that I had a huge competition that day. Even worse, no matter what I wore, my clothes turned invisible with me. We had no choice but to let my sister compete in my place. I helped her put on my uniform and carefully taught her how to copy my every move. Then, we headed to school together. The problem was, my sister didn't know how to drive, so she had to sit in the passenger seat while I drove the car completely invisible. People on the street were stunned when they saw a car driving without anyone behind the wheel. Once we got to school, my sister managed to bluff her way through without anyone catching on. While she was busy competing, I snuck into the chemistry lab, stole a microscope, and hid it inside a locker. Then I decided to take advantage of being invisible and do something my sister had never had the courage to do. Pretending to be her, I confessed to the boy she'd had a crush on for years. To my surprise, he admitted he liked her too. But before I could say anything else, my bee costume started turning invisible as well, so I had to run off and hide where no one could see me. After school, my sister had to take my place in the baseball game, even though she had no idea how to play. Just then, a baseball came flying straight toward her. Luckily, I secretly stepped in and interfered while invisible, throwing the other team completely off their game. My sister seized the opportunity, got past several defenders, and together we worked in perfect sync. We slowly caught up on the scoreboard and eventually pulled off an incredible comeback to win the game for our team. Later, with someone's help, my sister finally made a potion that could turn me visible again. She handed it to me, and I drank it without hesitation. Right in front of everyone's eyes, a miracle happened. My body slowly reappeared. I was so overwhelmed that I threw my arms around my amazing sister. If you could turn invisible, what's the first thing you'd do?